Hello everybody, and welcome back to the second attempt of recording this episode of Dungeons & Dragons: The Second Age.
Hello, we missed some shit, so I'm gonna do a very speedy recap of last session and things that we did right now. We talked to some people, they said there was an evil lady who's called the Moonsilver Princess. They sent us into the forest, we fought some fairies, almost failed at killing the fairies. We went into the Moonsilver Princess' place, she was like, help me take over the world. We were just like, okay, maybe, sure, and then they kept me and Grim as hostages, and then she's going badly, and then we rolled some initiative today, and we also rolled very badly on the initiative, and then we tried to attack her, and we're now attacking her. I blighted her for quite a bit of damage. Arya shot her, now we're here. Good.
Yes.
It's basically the end of the first turn of combat.
Yes, we've reached the end of the first turn of combat before my computer absolutely fucking ate its own head.
And now we go back to Grim, who's asking a question.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I hope you enjoyed Helena at twice as
Did you manage to hear what my idea was?
No.
Basically, I wanted to get like close enough to Kelariis that I could use my commander strike to make her hit my manacles, and hopefully free myself.
Okay.
Like, would that be possible, or do I just have to go with the strength check to try and break myself?
try and break myself.
Well,
No, damn,
Please
break
break yourself.
as I said previously, your ability to move is restricted to only moving towards her. The only way that I can see you doing that is because basically in her space currently, she is standing next to the chair that she was sitting in.
Okay.
So if you were to shove her, she would move, then you would be forced to move along with her because you're being chained to her, and then you would be next to Kelariis.
Okay, so I can actually shove her.
You can attempt to shove her, yes. I believe it's an athletics check, which would... I don't think athletics checks are made at disadvantage when you're grappled. I think it's... let's look for...
But I am like tied up to like on a chain with feet.
Hi.
Yes.
So, well, I guess we'll see what happens.
That's a rip.
Oh, well, it's contested, so...
If only that was classified as an attack action.
It's not, sadly.
A shove is an attack.
It is.
It's...
Can I plus 10 that then? With Channel Divinity? It just says plus
let
10
me
to any
check
action.
how...
It says plus 10 to the attack roll.
Yeah, but it
combat,
So,
shoving a
this is
creature.
It's not an
This is
attack roll though, it's an attack action.
Using the
it's
attack
a skill
action,
check.
you can make a special melee attack to shove a creature, to knock it prone or push it away from you.
Or does that make sense?
it's
Instead of making an attack roll, you make a strength athletics check contested by the target's strength, athletics, or dexterity acrobatics.
so it's not
it's
a
not
It's not an attack roll, it is an attack action.
Shit.
it's a skill check basically.
Yes, you use your attack action to force a skill check.
Oh well.
Well, how does this work out?
Well, you will get an 11 on your athletics.
Pretty shit.
It's a strength, yeah. Yeah, you don't succeed in shoving her. You attempt to shove her out of the way to get into her space. What I will tell you is you have touched her.
Yep.
Oh god.
What?
Oh boy. You've activated
You take 25
Oh
fire
my
damage.
Okay, it
Good
is every
God.
single time we touch. Okay. Good.
I get
Every
this
time we
feeling-
touch.
Thank you, Cascada, yes.
Alright.
Every time I kiss, I feel like
There
a
we
fire.
I don't recommend kissing her.
No, but that's why I'll
Suck the life right out of you.
like after my attempt, I'll just try and like get Kelariis' attention to
Okay,
have her strike her again.
sure. I'll say you can do that fairly obviously from where you're standing.
Just like a nod of the head, like
Turn around and point with the two hands behind his back.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Okay. See. Hello. That's much better.
Oh, that's better.
Okay, so this is attack against her, yes?
Yes, it's the only target.
Hit it very
Hit hard.
Yeah, that's enough.
Hit him hard and fast.
Can I channel smite on that?
I think we said last time that you can because there's no verbal component in smite.
Cool. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. I'll just do first level, but
yeah,
we'll do that.
You don't get any. It's only undead and fiends you get bonus dice for, isn't it?
Give me 1 second to check that because I'm pretty sure that's the case.
Oh,
yeah, undead or fiends.
Yeah.
I should have held my manacles up and then like signed to Arya with her bow.
That would have been pretty cool.
I don't think Arya can actually do that.
Cries.
Darn.
I doubt it. But it would have been amazing.
Well, you do technically have magic arrows, so...
I do. Also, my bow is magic.
Hey, Grim, that would have been enough to break your manacles. That was shit smite.
Yeah,
that's
But
17
one
damage in
of the
total.
issues
Bit
is,
underwhelming.
do I have the accuracy to hit that?
It's quite hard.
Yeah.
There's something wrong with Kelariis' damage rolls. What have you done?
That's fine.
17 isn't bad for a single strike.
That's not 17.
But it's
It is
2
what hits.
plus
It is what
11
hits.
plus 4.
No, it's
So
just
it is
11 plus 4.
No, he has
No,
it's
his,
2
Sorry,
for
yeah.
the...
yes.
For me, I had 2.
Yeah, I forgot about
Okay.
it.
Oh yes, I need to roll for some cooldowns to recharge.
Great.
That's technically
Wait,
Kelariis
did you
rolling a 3 on a D8.
Oh, sorry, I clicked over your turn, I didn't mean to do
I
that.
was like, Ferrous, no. My other
Sorry,
hit.
carry on.
I need
Kelariis
my
has
other
got no
hits.
attacks.
Oh, it's because I needed to roll for her cooldowns at the top of the round, and I forgot about it. I
In
skipped
hindsight,
over
I should've-
yours.
In hindsight, I should have moved 5 feet closer to Kelariis.
That's fine.
You should have.
I'll just take swings. Hello, that hits.
Oh, hello.
It does hit.
We're getting places.
The fact that she rolled a fucking 27, though.
Yeah, that's what she
I
gets from
will-
an 18.
Yeah, good god.
I will also smite on that. I don't like this. This is bad. That's
Okay.
a much better smite.
Oh, that's better. 26.
So you notice, like, sort of wow, that's a hit.
Sorry.
Okay. So you keep bringing these swings in, and you're hitting her, and like it's like carving into her skin, like it should damage her, but it doesn't quite like spark when you hit her skin, but there's a resistance there that shouldn't be there, and it's like hitting against armor. But yeah, it like every blow you land does seem to stagger her to a degree.
Okay. So it does seem like it's still doing damage,
Yes.
though. Okay.
Speaking of damage,
Speaking of damage, I'm gonna roll that, and I'm gonna definitely do a second level smite on that because
that is oh my god, that is
Yeah.
maximum damage on the crit dice.
Maximum damage!
Can you smite twice in a turn?
Yes.
Can I smite twice?
Smite.
Yes, I
Smite.
can.
There is, for better or for worse, there is no limitation on the number of smites you can do.
I don't see
Okay.
a downside.
There
It
you
is-
go. Well, that was a little shitty, but
It is limited purely by the number of spell slots that you have.
alrighty,
So,
cool. I've got
I'm gonna
3
do
left.
that.
Nice.
So that's.
Grim fixed my shitty rolls. Thanks, me.
Look, it's slowly winding up.
Boom.
Like 20, 27, 29.
Okay, so this last strike you get, sort of like it connects like right across her upper torso, and this blow, something seems to like your blow doesn't seem to sort of bounce in quite the same way that the others did. This one seems to almost like snag into her, although you're not actually like connecting with anything. Like a fragment of her essence becomes snagged in this swing,
That's weird.
and it pulls it away with the blade. And she makes a face like it caused her a great deal of pain, although there is no physical indicator of that.
Well, good.
Yeah, that's
Actually-
one away from insta-killing Vondal in one turn.
Ah!
Damage there.
Except they're separate instances of damage, so they wouldn't insta-kill you.
Insta downing
Yeah, well, yeah,
would be
insta-downing.
the accurate word.
Yes. where was I? Oh yes, yeah, I rolled for her things to refresh, they didn't refresh. So instead, Kelariis, after hitting her like that, she is basically going to reach out with one hand and attempt to like grab you by the throat.
Oh fuck.
That's one hit. You take 10 bludgeoning damage and 29 fire damage as she grips you.
What the fuck?
And as she grips you, she's going to continue to attempt to choke you, but you manage to wriggle out of her attack. Okay, I think that is all that she can do. Oh no, she was aware that she was silenced, so... No, she wouldn't do that. She's convinced. Okay, Arya.
Alrighty. Once more. Nice.
Okay.
That is very
And then I'm just gonna go ahead and roll 3d8 for my... Or 3d6.
3d6 for your damage, yeah.
Yeah, because they're all d6s.
Yes, it doesn't actually matter what damage type it is. Okay.
Oh. And then Lyra's gonna bite.
Chomp chomp.
Okay.
Chomp chomp. That sucks.
That's
Wait,
initiative.
That's initiative. That's not an attack.
That still
That's
sucks.
also-
That's also a natural one.
No.
Okay, Lyra misses
Once
again.
Back with the biting. Still sucks.
Uh,
Oh, Lyra.
Oh, Lyra.
I think
my
I can
Lyra.
God.
plus 10 that though. Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna plus 10 that.
you gonna do that? Okay,
That makes it 20.
cool.
I'm a little worried about her biting it, but whatever. It's fine.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, she bites her for 11.
I just want to hope for the best with the save. Like, might as well.
33 damage.
Oh, that's almost
That's-
down.
That's very low.
Lyra, run!
Okay, Lyra is intensely displeased by biting into this thing and finding that it burns her.
Oh no.
Vondal.
So much damage.
Sad
I'm gonna move
boys.
5 feet forwards.
It's almost as if you shouldn't be touching this thing.
Yeah.
Except you can't balk, sadly, because she's silenced.
Well, she can walk silently, just nothing happens.
Her mouth just moves.
I'm gonna go for a different spell this time. You could say it's mass.
Okay.
Oh wow, that's a shit high level cast.
Okay.
Um,
Healing word.
fast
Two
healing
extra.
word. So that's basically that to everybody.
Okay.
Sweet.
It's up to 6 creatures, so I can target everyone.
Nope.
Oh, including Lyra.
Yes, thank God.
Yeah, including
Lyra
Lyra.
needs it.
Hell yeah.
All of you
girl.
have 10 HP back.
I did not realize the foolishness of my actions until I had literally already pressed the attack.
Yeah.
And I
It
was like,
happens.
fuck.
And then... Yeah, fuck it, we'll go with the sacred... We'll try Sacred Flame again. Because I might as well. It might do some damage.
No harm, no foul, right?
Yeah, well, she can save against it again.
Yeah, and probably pass.
Dex save, yeah.
Yeah.
She actually fails.
Oh shit!
damage.
Nice, that is
Yes,
a lot of
Vondal.
damage. Okay.
We'll do her DC
Thank you,
15
Sacred
or
Flame.
something.
V.
More blighting. I will suck the life out of you.
Okay.
This is just tank and spank.
Do it, V!
Oh, wow, okay.
Blight. Not
That's a
as
good
big,
blight.
still big.
Still good though.
Oh, okay.
Fail.
I cannot
No,
believe how much damage Blight does. It's
Wow,
crazy.
okay, so...
It's a pretty big
I mean,
investment.
it
for me,
is
though.
8d8.
Yeah.
She seems like she begins to sort of like falter as these attacks hit her, and as you hit her with the blight, she's so not like prepared for the impact that this has on her. Oh wait, yeah, okay, you wouldn't hear anything because the zone of silence. But because I was about to describe something and I was like, oh wait, you can't actually hear in this zone of silence. So what happens is basically her, like a great deal of her essence is like ripped from her and transferred into V.
Not really, this doesn't heal me. But...
Well, yeah, you.
Do I absorb it?
Check the spell
Well,
description.
yes.
Okay.
It doesn't go anywhere else. It doesn't necessarily fuel you, but it sort of, you burn it off like as excess energy. But yeah, no, you rip this from her, and as you do that, she stops and staggers and lets go of the chain. And sort of like as she lets go of the chain, she turns towards V, sort of stumbles as she does so, and falls down.
Please don't fall on top of me.
Oh, that's a good point. Oh no, she would fall in her space. So
we did not just dead ass defeat this lady, right?
Yeah. It looks like it.
For all intents and purposes,
Oh
it looks
my
like you
God.
did.
I cannot believe it.
Oh wait, hang on. You said for all intents and purposes.
Yeah, but we might have to.
Well,
Uh,
we did deal a ton of damage.
you did deal a ton of damage.
Wait, that was-
Kelariis did 66 damage in one.
That was 2 rounds of combat, guys.
It was.
Yeah, but I am spending literally all of the things that I have on dealing as much damage as possible.
Yeah.
We've
And
almost
I'm
done like
just healing.
150 damage or something, almost.
I usually do not burst this hard.
No.
Yeah,
Normally you're
that's
more CC.
Okay. So. Basically, the next thing that's going to happen is 6 seconds are going to pass. So, if everyone except everyone up to Arya wants to take a turn or do something in a turn, you can do. But then something is going to happen.
Oh, great.
Everyone up to Arya.
Let's.
So yeah, Vigrim, Kelariis, Arya get a turn.
Okay.
Well, I've already spent my magic, so I'm not sure what else I can do.
Well, you can move freely now because you're no longer chained.
Wait, are we?
Well, you
I think there's...
are chained, but you
Grim. I pass. I don't know what to do with the rest of my turn.
Okay, Grim.
I am gonna run. Try to run away. Oh,
Ah!
let me get your.
No!
Um.
I'm chained to you!
Yeah, you are aware of the fact that she is chained to you. So.
okay, we are actually still
yeah.
totally chained together. Okay.
Moving one tile up is still technically adjacent.
Yeah.
Right.
I guess
I
we'll.
think we can have like one tile between us, but you know, if I don't think the chain is long enough for anything else. So if you want to run, you gotta drag me along.
I feel like we're gonna.
Yeah, you gotta stay within 5 feet of V.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna try head to Vondal because I feel like I want to get away from the body, since I don't want to accidentally touch it. It burned. Quite bad.
Naked lady, she burns.
Do you want to like try to pull me along, or how's this gonna
I
work?
guess how is that
Can
gonna
you
work?
Well, I mean, you are no longer restrained, so the two of you can move together technically.
All right.
Because you didn't use your movement, so I will say you can move together.
Okay, well, I guess we kind of have to cooperate then.
Yeah.
Like, I would say I'll try head to Vondal and Arya.
Okay. I mean, the moment you pull on the chain, Fee's probably just gonna try to get to her feet and follow you.
Yes, I will break the chain with my hammer.
Let's see, that's 1, 2. How can we get like
Let's not group up.
Well,
It's
well,
kind of hard. I'm chained to Grim.
we kind of need your help, like next to us.
Yeah.
So now that this was what I was thinking, like help us get these chains off. And that's
Cool.
all I say.
Okay, yeah, you tell him to get the chains off. Kelariis?
Can I be super brutal for like 1 second with making sure she's actually dead?
Good girl.
You can try.
Can I?
Just stab her through the heart.
Well, I was gonna say, can I cut her head off? That sounds really brutal, but I want to make sure she's dead. I don't like her.
Sure. You can do a coup de grace, which basically means you just instantly roll damage.
Okay.
And it's a guaranteed crit, so.
Okay. Oh, can I just roll off of the last crit that I had then?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I think that should roll it again.
Okay.
Yeah.
You bring the sword down with a great deal of weight on her neck. You cannot physically cut her head off. But you the blade does seem to like sink into her flesh, but it just leaves no mark behind. Like you're pretty sure she's dead.
Okay. I don't want to take a chance with her. This is like weird shit.
Yeah.
Can I move and then try to help?
I will say out of game, like she cannot be like physically maimed or dismembered in any way. That's just a feature of her character.
That is very odd.
She also cannot cut her hair, which is interesting.
Oh.
Huh.
All natural.
Physically incapable of cutting her hair.
Interesting.
Well, in this
can
case, she was born with it, so it's definitely not Maybelline.
She is born with it. Okay.
It's definitely not Maybelline.
I'm gonna come up here to Grim and help him get his chains off. Can I do that?
You can't do like you can't take an action to try and take the chains off, but you can make another attack roll. Because you've technically already taken one attack action, so the only thing you can do now is take another attack action. But you can do that.
Oh, yeah, you can either DC 20 Dex or Strength, or 15 damage. Those are the options.
I think we have to be the ones to make the strength or dex save, so.
Yeah.
I think Kelariis can only break them.
Other people can only break them or lockpick them. But yeah, Kelariis can attempt to break it with a sword.
Okay. Do I need to roll an actual attack roll, or is it just damage for that?
I think you need to make an attack roll, but I will give you advantage because you are Grim is working together to sort of help you do that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's enough. I'll say that's enough.
Okay. Well,
cool. Yeah, you bust the lock, but it's not quite undone yet.
God.
Damn it.
I was
But maybe now Grim can break these cuffs.
These cuffs.
Maybe.
Arya.
I'm just gonna scoot the
Flex
fuck
screen.
over here.
Yeah, I know. This is really bad.
And I'm just gonna stay alert in case anything happens.
Okay. Do you want to reserve an action specifically? Do you want to give me a trigger and you can have a held action?
I guess if I see her start to move, I'm just gonna shoot her.
Okay. Cool. Well, in that case,
Here it comes. Death.
I have a feeling her guards might come or something.
Yeah.
well,
There hasn't been any sound really, except for like a healing. And
Yeah.
bow.
Yeah, me
there were sounds of spellcasting.
Yeah.
The sounds of a spell being cast and then me praying a lot. That was the sound.
That is fair.
Praying is forget.
Well, the first thing
It's not silent.
that happens is the door behind you is kicked in.
Oh boy.
And
Oh.
Hello, Zuda.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Zudar runs into the room. That's all he can do with his turn. Oh wait, I guess he would yell. we've got company as basically from behind him, 2 centaurs enter the room.
Oh, that guy's ugly.
It's actually a woman.
Wow.
Um,
Are they
God,
large?
Helena. Yeah, they are.
they are large, yeah.
I didn't know that they were considered large. Okay.
Horse people. Horses are
That's
large.
fair.
Actually,
fair
they would probably split evenly. And let me bring up their sheets.
These are things we definitely can't run away from.
Yes, they will. They're both armed with pikes. They don't think they have a ranged attack.
The pikes are 10 feet, aren't they?
Yeah, pikes are reach. They can hit from 10 feet away.
They can, but then they've also had to move. Hang on, what is their movement? The movement is like 40, I think.
Jeez.
Only 5 feet more than a wood elf. It's fine.
No, it's 50.
Never mind.
So yeah, they they could actually move 5 feet more.
Oh, Zudar, no.
That's I think. I don't know whether they perceive Zudar as a threat. That's the only thing. No, they don't.
Poor Zudar.
No.
That's a good thing.
I know.
I know.
Yeah, he doesn't really want to get stabbed in the ass by a centaur.
I mean, who does? Who does?
No,
Especially as they would get bonus damage because they moved this turn.
Get in their faces.
They do actually have ranged weapons, but they've got their pikes drawn because of their battle tactics. I can't actually find their HP. Where is their HP?
Great.
Okay, cool. So yeah, they charge into the room. They see what you've done, and they are momentarily horrified. Before they, one of them yells, "You murdered the princess!"
Hell yeah.
And he's just going to call out, "Allies to arms!"
Oh dear.
And whether or not anybody actually heard that, you'll have to find out.
Great.
Lyra.
Bork.
Bork.
A silent Bork still.
Bork.
Grim and V, you recognise these 2 centaurs as the 2 that chained you in the first place, and they were also the people who walked away with your belongings.
Those fuckers.
Bork.
What bastards?
Okay, is that all the balking you're going to do?
That is all the Borking I'm going to do.
So much
Okay.
talking has been done.
Vondal.
I'm thinking. They're centaurs. They like momentum. I don't like momentum when it's being used against me.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm pretty healthy. So there's going to be no more silence.
Okay.
That's useless now.
Silence
And
is cancelled.
Instead, going to be spirit guardians.
Okay.
Oh!
What is the range on Spirit Guardians?
15-foot radius. And I choose my companions to be immune for obvious reasons.
Okay. Can everybody see that
Thanks.
aura?
No.
No.
Can you see it now?
Yes.
Yes.
And in I go.
Vondal, please.
Ah!
I like so Graham is like, help me with these cuffs, and you're like, no, I must go!
We're gonna distract the centaurs.
God.
I distract the centaurs. Kelariis helps with the cuffs.
Okay. So the first time they enter that, they have to make a wisdom save, yes?
Yes. It's half on save.
I'm just going to drag this out because I need it. There we go.
So, save, you miserable fools. Oh,
Wow, dragging it out of the compendium now just makes a character sheet. That's really handy.
Wow.
Why are you next to me?
Right.
Get the fuck away.
Okay, that's 1 pass, 1 fail.
We can see those rolls, by the way.
We can see those.
Yeah, it's not a big deal.
Alright.
Minus 13 and minus 6.
That's going to be just going to be distracting.
Yes. Okay,
It's
cool.
like, come on then.
Show me your move.
Okay, show me your moves. Okay, V.
Alright. Okay. We're gonna try to do a plant growth.
Do
Okay.
a single plant growth.
So essentially, I think we can like. Oh god, what is happening? Oh, I see. Can you delete that for me?
Yes.
Rip indeed.
And like this, and then don't mind me. I'm just making an area that is not plant growth. Because literally the entire rest of this area is going to be completely impossible to move in.
Good.
Oh, it's because I need to remember that it's 4 times the movement slow.
Oh fuck, that's not what I wanted.
Oh.
There you go. It's beautiful.
So beautiful.
Okay.
Anything except that it's hard to do.
I love how accurately you can draw that shit. Like in terms of like this is like you.
So everything in that area is not in the plant growth.
It's not in the plant
Right.
growth. Everything else within 100-foot radius of me is plant
Okay.
growth.
So the moss and plants underfoot on this unfloored room basically erupts into massive tendrils of creeper and massive like blossoming what are they called? The little white flowers.
I don't know.
Little white flowers, but they're massive.
Massive.
Making it almost impossible to move in this area.
And then you hear a hissing noise. And then
Uh,
an explosion goes
Grim.
off behind you.
Oh dear.
what?
Good question.
Just made
I
a
guess
path
I'm
for
gonna-
Snore to walk.
I guess I'll just try and break the cuffs, like the
Okay.
manacles.
Okay, give me a strength check with how much damage did you do, Kelariis?
11.
11, and it's got 15 health. So
We'll have-
I'll
that's
just-
3 health remaining. You can have a
Oh.
+1. Wow. Okay, that's enough.
Huzzah!
Kelariis like smashes into cuffs, and like there's a little bit left, and you're just like, I can break these cuffs. Boom!
Holy shit.
Boom, bitch! Get out the way!
Kelariis is showered in bits of metal.
It plinks
Good,
off the
those are
armor.
Yeah.
It's off the shiny new armor.
Right?
Shiny new armor.
Turn to Kelariis and you're like, I need a weapon.
anyone got a shield or a blade or anything?
Get this man a shield.
This man a weapon.
And I'll move over here.
Okay. Oh well, I will say, sort of like as a reaction, anyone can pass you a weapon before you move.
Oh, okay.
Does a javelin have to be used at range?
But it will count as an improvised weapon if he tries to use it in melee.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, Grim, have a javelin for now.
Okay.
I was gonna say, didn't
Better
we
than nothing.
agree previously
Ooh,
in our
javelin.
little sort of meeting offside that we had that Arya had a very suitable weapon that would be a very great use to someone
Arya-
with a fighter?
But I, like,
What?
actually have
Longsword!
I mean, you do have a free hand to draw your old longsword and throw it to Grim.
Oh,
Oh,
okay. Well,
fuck yeah, never.
that will
Yeah.
Okay.
happen
Spend your
anyway.
reaction. Make me a. Don't want to make it an acrobatics check. I want to make it a dexterity. Make me a sleight of hand if you have. Actually, no, because a longsword is heavy. Make it athletics.
A longsword isn't heavy, is it?
Longsword is
It's
fucking
heavy.
heavy.
Quite heavy.
I don't know if you've ever held longsword in real life.
I have.
Okay, no, but
yeah.
I meant like the heavy tag.
No.
Not the heavy tag.
Yeah. I was
It's
thinking,
heavy
weapon.
though.
like, if Arya were throwing Grim a dagger, I'd make her make a sleight of hand check to throw it easier to catch. But this is an athletics to sort of heft it the 20 feet that she's got to throw it.
Yep.
Okay,
Wait,
so
I'm doing this?
you're making an athletics check to throw
Oh.
it. Yeah,
You
I
can
thought it
throw
was-
him the fucking sword!
you're throwing a sword at him.
Okay.
Okay.
Just impales Grim.
Athletics.
Yeah. Wow. Okay, you massively overestimate the distance, and it scatters like
Fuck me.
10 feet that way and ends up in the grass.
I have plus fucking 5 to this goddamn.
Natural ones. They ruin
Well,
everything.
Okay.
You could use the remainder of your movement to go and pick it up.
I guess
It's
I'll
not my turn.
go.
No, Grim.
Yeah, talk to Grim.
Okay, yeah.
No,
You use the remainder of your movement and you pick up the sword. It looked cool, but just wasn't quite as cool as it could have been. Kelariis.
Okay. I'm gonna step up to Grim. I'm gonna use a spell slot for something that's not smite.
Hey!
God, what?
This is probably gonna go. Wait. Fuck, this is
Why are you not
concentration. This is
swinging?
probably not gonna go great. But I'm gonna give him Shield of Faith because he has no armor right now.
Yes, okay.
That's
Because he
bad.
has no armor.
He
You
has
get-
0 armor.
You get +2 to your AC then.
Oh,
You now have 12, I believe. Oh no, 12 plus Dex.
it's 12. 12 plus Dex is 12.
12 plus Dex is 12. Amazing.
I'm
And
sorry
then-
about the plant growth.
No, you're fine. Because I'm not gonna try to get in there at this second anyway. And I'm gonna do this and lightning breath this guy.
Okay. Boom!
Boom, which is a dex save for him, and I need to remember. I think it's 3d6 now. Yeah. That was okay.
Oh.
Okay.
What is that noise?
I accidentally hit my phone. Siri went off.
Siri, no.
Siri, this is not the time.
not the moment, Siri.
Siri, how to be good at D&D.
I'm on headphones, Cav. Can't hear
It
you.
hears it anyway.
Okay. Boom. Yeah, you shock this thing with lightning breath. Arya.
Alright.
You hastily yell, sorry, at Grim.
Oh, fuck. Fuck. Why did I roll 20? No! Hold on.
Luka, no.
I'm sorry. I meant to go up and click a button and my mouse just like went 7 feet farther than I thought I was going to. I need to check. I want to say I get disadvantaged with Dawn's Light now. Because I marked my target and she's dead.
No, because the mark ends when the target dies.
Oh, really? Doesn't. Okay, hold on. Let me.
Because
Dawn's
it's
Light
you have
dies.
disadvantage on anything until your target is dead or it's been 24 hours.
Oh, okay, great, perfect.
Yeah, so just
Can I also move my hunter's mark?
Yes.
Yes, when it dies.
Great. I guess I'll mark this.
Although it's when it dies, isn't it? So actually, technically you can't because there was nothing to move it to when it died.
Oh, that sucks. Okay, whatever. Okay then. I guess I'll just shoot this one.
Okay. Cool. Dawnlight loses its radiance, but it's still a powerful
Who the fuck is
bow.
Blair? I have no idea.
Yeah.
Nice shot, Blair.
Thanks.
You go, Blair.
Okay. Zudos, finding himself suddenly surrounded by plants again, has terrifying flashbacks to last session. Because you planted him last session.
Oh.
And
Sorry,
me,
Zidar.
you planted the same 2 people.
Yeah.
I didn't. You guys are fine.
It's like
I
a
drew a
small
little
cube.
circle around you guys. Look,
I was gonna say, I thought the
Still,
line
it's
ended
all
there,
around
but-
them now.
it's around them, but it's not around their feet.
Fair.
Alright, okay. Well, I guess he will...
I know, Zudar, run.
Come help me, Zudar. I still have
Zudar,
manacles on. Help.
Disengage.
Do any of you, like, make that... Like, do any of you actually tell him what to do? I'm, like, Grim in particular, I'm thinking here.
I think I would have been too distracted and like
Okay.
I leave him to his running basically. I assume he's running.
Well, he's actually not going to do that because nobody's told him what to do. So he's actually going to turn around, draw his club, and he is going to choose to help Vondal, in that he is going to cast Bless on Vondal.
Oh shit.
Woohoo!
Oops. And that's all he could do.
That's nifty.
Centaurs. The centaurs cannot move and do their charge attack, so they're just going to attack with their pikes. One on Zudar and one on Vondal. The one on Vondal misses. I think the one on Zudar misses as well.
Oh, thank Christ.
No, it does hit.
Oh,
No!
He takes 7 piercing damage.
Zudar!
Zudar,
Ouch.
get out of there!
Well, someone has to tell him that, which I probably will now.
Lyra.
Bork.
Bork.
She can't do anything.
Well, technically you could move there, and then there, and it would cost you basically like all of your additional movement, but you would be able to get into contact with it.
Would she still be in plant growth there, though?
Yes.
Plant growth is just difficult terrain.
Okay.
It's not like entangling or anything.
Even Entangle is just difficult terrain after it's cast.
I mean, I have spike growth, which is...
Yes,
also
spike growth is
high.
worse.
Yes,
Yeah.
this is
Spike growth would have been amazing against these guys if you'd have
Yeah.
been the person to act next.
Helena,
but-
unfortunately, went before me.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry.
Okay.
Well, you would have had to have cast it before they came in anyway, but...
Yeah.
Yeah,
Anyway.
Lyra.
Bork.
Do some heckin' damage.
That's not
Heck.
heckin'.
Heck.
That is enough to hit.
Oh, nice.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Oh wait.
Arrgh.
No, it's not Pact Heretics. It's just they are basically only wearing light leather armor and they are big. So they're quite easy to attack. A centaur needs to make a strength saving throw, which it passes.
They always
Vondal.
pass.
And I'm probably now going to say, Zudar, disengage. V still needs help.
Okay. He nods.
And you guys know what time it is?
Is Hanu.
And hammer time.
It's hammer time.
No,
Damn
it's
it.
hammer time!
Want me to put the hammer down?
Exactly. Oh, and also...
I can't believe we have Thor and Captain America in our
Also,
party.
hang on, I remembered. We should have had, wow. They should have taken more Spirit Guardians damage at the start of their turn.
Oh yes, they should have. Yes, that is correct. Do you want to roll it now?
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Nice.
Yeah, does the hammer hit then?
Give me a second. Oh, one of the centaurs actually should have collapsed at the thing, but it's done now. The cherubs descend on him, and he's like, "No!"
Not like this!
Not like this.
Whoops. Yes, the hammer does hit. Cool.
Oh yeah, you get that thing now.
I get 2d8 damage now.
Yes, get the divine strike on top of it. Yeah, you smack into the flank of this centaur. You feel bones crack.
Sucks to suck.
Yep.
Mr. Centaur.
V.
Well, I'm out of 4th level spell slots, so we're down to 3rd.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Cool. You pulverize the centaur.
Nice.
Okay, never mind then.
And with that, okay. Yeah. Okay. We will go temporarily out of initiative.
Temporarily.
Temporarily.
So okay. Okay, yeah, you can react. Zudar is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I was gonna say, can the Spirit Guardians do damage to the cuffs?
No, because they're not animate objects. So.
Oh well, I tried.
That was a thought.
Zudar is going to run over to V. I don't know what he has that can actually help you, but he's going to try. Doesn't really have anything, so he's just going to give you help if you want to make an ability check to get out of it.
Okay, I'll try. I'll have a go. It's a dexterity save for me, I guess, because I don't have strength.
Yes. Well, thanks to the help from Zudar.
Oh,
It's 20. Win.
Okay, so basically, like, Zudar manages to, like, pry it open enough for you to, like, wriggle your hand through, and then you wriggle the other one out.
oh thank you.
I don't think it's a dex save, but I think your save is the same as your dex anyway.
Yeah, it is, because I don't.
Yeah, because you're not proficient. Yeah, it should have just been a dexterity check.
Sorry.
Cool.
Next time when we get cut.
So
I don't want to get cuffed again. Let's not get cuffed again.
looking quickly around, it doesn't seem like anybody else is coming.
Okay.
Can I ask if Zudar's okay? He got kind of stabbed a little bit.
Like, yeah, he's like bleeding from like a pike wound in his shoulder, and he's like, "I'll be fine." In
You
fact,
want some berries?
oh, you're gonna heal him.
Yeah, I want to give him some berries.
Okay.
Look, we're working so hard to keep your companion on board, Grim.
Grim's just like, eh.
All Grim's doing
it's
is
kind of like a
paying him.
tough love kind of deal, you know.
Yeah.
Like
V does not understand tough
He
love.
won't get stronger if we.
How many berries are you giving him?
As many as he got them once.
Well, I don't know how many is the max.
10.
Okay, well, he's only missing 7, so.
Rest in peace, Jayla.
I'll take the other 3.
Rest in peace, Luka.
Oh, she's
just letting you guys know.
I don't know why I said Jayla then. Don't ask.
It's
Lyra jumps around in the undergrowth.
I'll eat the other 3 berries then.
Okay.
Yeah, you have the other 3. But yeah, we shouldn't hang around.
Well,
yeah.
I'm like, good. At least you made it here in time, Zudar.
He sort of turns and says, "Oh, I heard upset, and then those 2 centaurs turned around, and I thought I should probably be in here before they got in here."
Yeah, good call.
Now we should all be out of here.
Actually, there is a tiny thing we might want to get our hands on first.
That's a very good point.
Your
Or
things.
gear.
My
Search the
equipment!
centaurs.
My stick!
Search the centaurs.
Your stick.
Okay. Do you just
And
can you dispel the other part of plant growth?
no.
No. Okay, so this is staying here forever now.
Oh boy.
I'm sorry.
Wow. Well, we have swords. We can cut through the plant growth.
It literally says like the duration is instantaneous, and it just
happens. Yeah.
there's no end. It's not concentration.
Stays.
Okay.
All these plants are really big now in a 100-foot radius.
Yeah.
That's
Hopefully it wasn't on the floor.
Yeah. You sort of the moment you step into this, you sort of like sink into the moss, like up to your like waist.
Jesus.
Check the centaurs.
Sorry, I can only tell plants to grow, not to grow backwards.
It's okay.
Ungrow.
Not to
Ungrow.
die.
That's a different spell.
Wait, oh no, I was about to say you have blight, but it works differently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A blight would insta-kill non-magical plants, though.
Yep, that's true.
It would,
I'm not
but
gonna do that.
yeah.
Also, I'm completely out of blight.
Yes.
Yeah, that too.
Also that.
Actually, not true. I can make a 4th spell slot, but it would
Yeah.
do some
fine.
doing.
It would not be worth it.
And
What's-
feet.
Also,
What
it's
centaur?
totally against V's morals. So.
Yeah,
What have the
exactly.
centaurs got, and is it stuff that helps us get stuff?
The centaurs have pikes, leather armor, which would be ill-fitting for any of you, and that is it.
Shit.
Where's LON?
No sign of stuff.
No sign of your things.
I guess against my better judgment, I'll go and have a look, and then like just try to move her around with the sword to see if she has anything on her.
Yeah, poke her with the
She's
sword.
completely naked.
Yeah, search the naked lady for stuff. That's a good idea.
Good point.
Yeah.
Look,
That is also a good.
You can't loot a
I
naked
just-
lady. She's got nothing.
just double checking, that we didn't miss anything.
Grim, you
You can't even use Victoria's secret compartment with that.
No,
Wow.
Oh my god. Grim, you can't
Um,
loot a
Welcome
naked lady.
I assume there's nothing around or on the chair.
No. Except an empty wine glass.
Where were you guys before? Like when you were you just in here all the time?
They were in here, yes, but their stuff was taken and the centaurs left. Just the problem.
Probably, do they have something of a guard's house, or?
Yeah. What are the other?
You have no idea.
No, this
I
was
guess
the
we're gonna
only
find
building,
out.
remember?
Oh, was it?
It's the only building, yes. There are other covered areas.
Well, okay.
Let's have a look at some of the covered areas.
I'm assuming there's like an armory somewhere.
There's got to be something.
As you're leaving the building, how do you stack up?
Well, I think we don't leave the
Thanks
building that way.
first.
I think we sort of peek out the doorway.
Well, stack up at the doorway.
Okay, stack up at the doorway.
So tanks first.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bulky people first, i.e.
Bulky
not V.
people first.
Or
I'll
I.
be like in the middle-ish.
Well,
Okay, where do you want Zudar?
Zudar can come stand next to me.
Yeah. Nearest
Yeah.
me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I can control him.
I think you can, yes. Yeah, you can.
Yes.
Okay, so... V, from behind you, you hear a small voice say, "If I tell you where your stuff is, will you not kill me?" And you recognize it as the voice of the fairy that you met earlier. And by met, I mean promise not to kill.
Hooray!
this poor fairy has witnessed so much death by our hands today.
Self-defense.
Yes,
Over the last
we
2 days.
promise not to kill you. We honestly kind of just want to have our stuff and get out of here.
You turn around and she's not there, but like the moment you say that, she sort of shimmers back into visibility.
We didn't actually intend to come here to kill anybody, but oh well.
Do you say that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
She looks at you with a scowl and says, "Well, you didn't manage a terribly good."
Bad if she didn't have such questionable morals.
I would,
Yeah.
but she has questionable morals, so I don't feel as bad.
Okay. So you leave, sort of The fight with the Moonsilver Princess wasn't bloody, but the fight with the centaurs definitely was. So some of you are showing signs of battle as you walk outside.
A lot of us are injured and burned and shit.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, V,
I
you've
think
still got like a pretty nasty burn mark. It's gonna take a little bit more magic to sort of heal that. Like Grim, you're sort of like where you like sort of when you sort of like shoulder barged her to try and knock her over is like pretty blistered.
I'm fine.
Lyra seems in discomfort.
Yeah, I imagine so. My poor wolf.
Mouth open, just ha.
Yeah.
This is why I don't like hot food.
But yeah, so you all walk outside. You all look fairly sort of battle-hardened. And you sort of like you get a lot of looks, and everybody is sort of worried as like the ferry sort of flies over, like shows you like where your stuff is being kept in a pile with a bunch of other things that have presumably been looted.
Oh no.
Well, I don't think you introduced Elowen.
No.
Yeah, I don't think you did.
In the commotion, I don't think you you had time. But
so we've spent like a night together already.
I think I think picking up Elowen, you're just like, oh, you forgot.
Gasp.
Yeah, so V will do that now.
Yeah. Cool. You introduce Zudar to Elowen. Zudar sort of like looks at you and Elowen, looks at Grim questioningly as if to wait for a response. Grim just sort of like, I assume you give him that just humour her.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Obviously, Elowen. Duh.
He sort of like bends down a little and goes, like really awkwardly, like he's like, I'm not really sure if this is the time or the place. He's like, hello, Elowen.
This is wonderful.
I feel so bad for Zudar.
Look.
We've dragged him on so much crazy shit, and now making him say hello to Elowen.
Don't worry, you'll get used to it, Zudar.
You just like pat him on the leg as you go past, like you'll get used to it.
Elowen is an important part of this team, okay?
And he's there just like,
Yeah,
I think
like
I wanna
V
get used to it.
V hears Grim say that, and then V's just sort of like, it took a while for Elowen to get.
Oh,
Say
you
that
cut
again?
out real hard.
To get what?
Oh, rip. I said,
Yeah, you cut out there.
I said Elowen. It took Elowen a while for her to get used to you guys too, so it's okay.
Good to hear it's
Oh,
a two-way thing.
Zudar has a think to himself for the moment, places his hand on his coin pouch, and then just shrugs and carries on.
Coin pouch. He's only here for the money.
Good.
Can't we blame him though?
He's here for the money and the knowledge, and that's kind of it.
That's fair.
Well, he's definitely getting some knowledge. I don't know if
Yeah.
he's the kind you wanted.
Yeah. Well, so nobody contests you guys taking this stuff back. And pretty much everyone in the camp looks utterly terrified of you guys.
Well,
Well,
I guess...
we did kill their leader.
They don't know that, but they are assuming that something bad has happened.
Do any of us have some paper? Or something to make a note?
We all have journals.
You could
I
try
don't know
just
if they're
talking
IRL.
to them.
Yeah, but like, I want to like write something down and and give it to them after I've spoken to them. But if I don't have anything to give them, it's gonna be tricky.
I assume because you guys all keep journals that you all have writing implements and
Yeah.
paper.
Yeah, okay.
They are
I
not.
was gonna say, and,
Yeah.
and if we write letters to people, I mean.
Yes. I don't consider that to be a thing worth keeping track of. So.
Okay.
That's fair.
Well, I guess I make an announcement, seeing as they're all terrified and confused.
Okay. Yeah. You can sort of address the crowd.
I feel like
Like-
this is gonna go terribly wrong.
Probably.
People, do not worry. We are not here to harm you any further. If
Holy
you
shit.
wish to continue on with your lives, I would recommend grabbing your princess's dead body and bringing it back to the same place.
God.
Holy
Oh,
shit.
okay.
Oh,
I will
this is
write
a
you a
terrible
letter
idea.
with an explanation to the only person I kind of know. Although I will have to be a little skeptical, or a little, not skeptical,
Vague.
about it, vague. But that is all we can do to help right now.
My fucking god.
Okay, make me a persuasion check to see how well this goes
Better be a good
across.
one.
Persuasion.
Oh my god.
Classic grin.
Look, he's trying to help them out.
Okay. They don't seem to take it very well. They all seem kind of like genuinely shocked at what you just said.
Well,
Um.
I guess I'll just write the note anyway, and then just like put it like on a tree, and then just one of my darts into it, so it stays there.
Sure. Yeah. You can write a short note and stick it to a tree.
And then I'll just.
Well,
I guess,
actually, you could probably just give it to the fairy who is with you. Would probably be easier.
Well, I guess it depends on how she reacted. If she was also kind of like distant, then I'll put it on the tree, and if she kind of accepts it, I'll.
She looks at you and just sort of like shakes her head.
Well, can't say I didn't try.
Yeah, we should have had V do it with her, like.
Yeah.
I know.
I wasn't gonna tell people to drag
Yeah.
their leader's dead body to the nearest village.
Still, it would have been better coming from you.
I'm like the only one that would even like consider saying it.
I think you know what.
shit we did.
Yeah.
Well, some would say it's good.
We've done a lot of meddling, and Vondal's not entirely comfortable with meddling in the elven affairs in the elven homeland. Even if you don't have that shiny medal.
It's not elven affairs.
It's Sealy affairs.
That makes it. That's even worse.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Excuse me.
I mean, it was
I'm
better
allergic
that we
to Sealy affairs.
interfered.
I'm
Yeah,
allergic to
right.
Sealy affairs, yeah.
It's better that we interfered than to let her keep doing what she was doing. So
Yeah. More people would have gotten hurt that way.
You guys have this conversation on the way back to town.
Great.
If I don't know, he looks very skeptically at Arya, but like, it's her home. She knows better than he does.
I mean, she literally said, if they don't bow to me, they will die.
Yeah, fair.
Okay.
Like he understands, like I understand why we meddled. It just still, I'm still a bit wary.
Okay. You arrive back at Levithyl after a couple of hours travel. It's probably late afternoon. I assume on the road you tend to people's burns so that they don't scar.
Yeah.
yes.
So yeah, spend some magic to do so.
Just yeah. So just removing some spell slots, or
Well, yeah, as if you were casting like a cure wounds or something, or a lay on hands.
Yeah.
Okay.
I won't tell you to bother like replenishing the things because you're probably just going to go straight to sleep. So
yeah.
But yes, you arrive back in town. Arya, you're vaguely aware that like you said to your parents you were going out to like investigate something a couple of days ago, and then you didn't really come back. And you should probably go and do that because the last time you did that, you didn't come back at all.
For 100 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'll go talk to my parents, make sure
Yeah.
they know I'm fine.
What are a couple of days to an elf?
That's true.
Yeah. There's like sort of a mild sense of concern when you get back, but when they see you, they're just sort of like, "Oh, you're good, you're back."
Yeah, we kind of ran into some unexpected trouble, but it's all fine now.
Nervous laugh.
Nervous laugh.
Nervous laugh.
Yeah.
Ha 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 ha.
Your brother seems more excited to see the dog than you.
Oh man!
Oh my god.
I mean, I'm sorry, it's a small child. Of course, small children
See,
like a
no,
dog
yeah.
more than a person.
But same,
I mean,
Arya, is what you're
true.
saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like just like putting his hands on the side of Lyra, and Lyra just like freezes and is just like, "Please stop touching me, small child."
Right? Yeah. Nice.
Please don't.
It's just a natural fact. People find like animals and the young of animals more appealing than ourselves.
Yeah, because they're soft and fluffy.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yep.
So if we're small, it's even better.
Arya isn't soft and fluffy.
No.
So what we need is small, hairy people.
So dwarves.
Wow.
Oh my god.
That's
Wow.
racist.
I'm not that. I'm not small. I am medium.
You're
so you
pretty
can-
hairy.
That's because I choose to be.
Halflings are also pretty hairy.
You know, just because you're jealous of my awesome beard.
I mean, you literally cannot grow a beard if you tried.
I could not if I tried.
Exactly. Even if you were a guy, so you know, fuck you.
Nope. Because elves.
Yeah.
The best beard.
So what are we
I-
doing?
It's a good question.
Well, I presume getting some rest after your...
Yeah.
Right.
Unless there's anything else you want to do in the meantime.
No.
I guess we can have like a conversation about what do we do now with the Moonsilver Princess? Because we weren't even supposed to know about her existence. So how do we tell
It's an
people
important conversation to have.
that she's not a problem anymore?
I
Casually
think
I guess we have this conversation in the tavern
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
Sorry, Luka.
I will point out as well that
Oh.
Nobody.
I'm with you.
I mean, yeah, she can come back if she wants. She just went to see her parents to say, "I'm all right."
And I'm all right.
Hey, fam.
Admittedly, it also did seem like nobody knew about her being a problem in the first place.
Except a few people who might want to know that she's not a problem anymore.
Like,
Maybe we don't tell them. Maybe we just, I mean, they'll find out eventually that she's not a problem. We don't need to take credit for everything we do.
and the problem is, the only person I know I could probably inform couldn't inform the people that need to know, because if she somehow knew about it, she'd probably already be branded as dangerous or whatever.
A traitor or a collaborator, yes.
A collaborator, something bad at least.
So we just don't talk about it at all. We wait for them to find out that it's resolved on their own.
Like, literally, our only hope is that they decide to return with the dead body.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, if
But
not, it's likely
otherwise-
they'll find out anyway. At
Yeah.
some point.
And what is the harm, really? The fact that they avoid a piece of the forest that is now safe?
Yeah.
Right, but Cobweb almost got killed because she went there.
Helena, she'll be smart and not go there.
Yeah, admittedly, she only went there because
She got kidnapped.
well, no, because Puck Puck asked her to go there as a favor so that he wouldn't get in trouble for losing the horn.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, he then would have turned into Grim, and he would have been significantly less funny, and would have been a
Yeah.
terrible jester.
Yeah. The worst jester.
He would also have been significantly less attractive, but
Yeah.
Damn.
Wow.
And less blonde.
Wow.
Grim sheds a tear.
yeah.
No,
I mean,
A single manly tear.
perfectly fine with it.
Single
Puck, along with people like the Moonsilver Princess, have unattainable levels of beauty in that they
Because it's
have
magic.
literally over 20 charisma.
Well, truth is, it would have been obtainable for me.
It would have been, but you wouldn't have been yourself anymore.
True.
You would have been a literal
It would have been
trickster
Puck.
god.
True.
You would have been your mind in someone else's body.
Which is pretty weird.
That is pretty weird.
Oh well.
Pretty creepy.
But honestly, I think we can just put this to rest, and if it ever comes up, well, see, I feel like we can't actually even bring it up without putting
No.
others or
No.
ourselves in danger.
Never bring this up ever again.
Okay.
We just have to live with knowledge that we rid the place of a bad person.
Okay.
Mhm.
It's not like I mean, what were we expecting? Some kind of reward for this?
No.
Like,
I mean,
at
no,
most,
but
So
it's
what's
just
the point in getting credit in taking credit for it?
it's not about credit, it's about having people know that they're safe.
the worst, or like at most, what we can do is inform the guard that we dealt with some raiders or bandits.
That is true.
That's
Right,
what-
because we could just say that we were on a walk and then we met the fairies and we investigated it.
Yeah, we don't need to give them like
we
a
were
detailed
walking on the
explanation.
we were walking on the road. We were attacked by bandits. They are no longer a problem.
No,
Yeah, you could say
Yeah.
that.
like it informs them that the area is safe if they had any concerns, and well,
And the
we
people
get to.
and the people who are actually concerned about the genuine problem that we're not sharing will find out eventually.
Yeah.
Like, thinking about it, we could even, we could even send the letter to the Sealy if we really wanted to, like, complaining how we ran into some bad.
We could do that.
That's
Just
not, though.
frame
But
it
I
as a
feel like-
total accident. I
Write
mean, I
a
feel like it
formal
doesn't really
complaint.
matter.
Do not write a formal complaint to the court. That's a bad idea.
No, it's a great
Let's
idea. What
just
do you
not
think?
interact with them anymore.
Actually, no,
But
that's a
I-
horrible idea
Let's
because
pretend
that's
they don't
law.
exist for the remainder of our
Honestly.
time in the Feywild.
Nobody wants that.
I mean, admittedly, they would probably just send you a letter back that just says "Go fuck yourself," because that's how that's how the
The silly court runs
city
itself.
court are. Yeah.
that is true.
Let's just
Fine,
not. Let's just
honestly-
pretend they don't exist for the rest of the time we're here.
I feel like we don't want our names known there.
No,
Alright.
That's the kind of place they run.
they'll find out on their own, and the guards can be informed that bandits that we're on the road are no longer on the road.
We'll just inform the guards and then we're done.
Yeah, we do that.
Cool. Yeah, you go out of your way. You say we ran into some bandits on the road, but the guards are like, "Oh, that sounds terrible." And you're like, "Oh, we dealt with them," and they're like,
not really.
"Cool,
Actually,
well."
That fight, admittedly, was more terrible than the Moonsilver Princess
Yeah.
fight.
The Moonsilver Princess went down easier than 3 fucking fairies.
Because we spent all of our shit on it.
Yes.
But
And we
still,
took more damage.
You also saved yourself from one of her most devastating abilities, which is deafening voice.
oh
Oh.
yeah. So the silence wasn't a terrible idea after all.
Yeah.
Right.
Any creature within 90 feet able to hear her makes a Constitution saving throw or is permanently deafened.
Oh my
Alright.
god.
Whoa.
Fuck me.
I mean,
Well, I'm
permanently isn't very permanent because literally you have lesser restoration, which removes blinded and deafened.
Oh.
Yay.
Basically,
Still.
until magically healed.
Because the thing she tried to use on Kelariis as well would have permanently blinded you.
Oh.
Oh,
Cool.
that would have been
Alright.
bad.
Yes.
That would have been horrible.
So yes.
Oh, I could have been your guide.
That
I mean,
would
Vondal could literally have healed it off her in like a second.
Yep. As long as I could touch her and wasn't silent.
I
Right,
guess
well,
the real question is, what now?
yeah.
bed.
Hmm.
Go to bed.
Then
Get
there
some
was
Go to
sleep.
fuck to bed.
Yep.
You
can-
we sleep now.
Okay.
You can go to
And
bed.
we can decide what to do in the morning.
Okay.
Sleepy time.
Sleepy times.
How much gold
Cool.
do we have to deduct?
I think it was 1 per person, wasn't it?
And Zudar.
Yeah. No, Sudar,
No, Zuda was paying for himself, so.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I basically
Oh,
pay
shit.
him a salary and then
I accidentally clicked on the chat bubble next to Divine Strike.
Well,
Vondal
that is
with
an
his
odd
roaming
way of
lights
sleeping.
up.
I dropped with such force onto the bed that I dealt an extra D8 weapon
Yeah.
damage to the bed. I was that tired.
You were that tired.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
I was gonna say, actually, I just remembered what bed. Elves don't have beds, so there isn't a
Oh
bed.
yeah, onto the
Oh
mattress.
yeah, it's like a
That's
weird
onto
like
my bedroll.
it's like a
with such
chaise.
force.
no.
But it's a. They were like futons, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh right.
I collapsed onto the
Okay.
futon.
Futons are nice anyway.
They're very nice because you don't have to like worry about rolling off of them at any sort of height.
Hmm.
Is that an issue?
Look.
I have never fallen out of bed, so.
I'm just
neither.
got the image now of Kelariis like on a bunk bed, like rolling over off the top bunk. Boom!
I mean
Big slam on the floor.
the last time I fell out of bed, I was probably like 6 years old. So.
I mean, same,
The last
but
time
it
I
was
fell out of
still
bed, I
a
didn't
problem.
notice. I just woke up on the floor.
Yeah, I just
Oh,
had sleepwalking,
same.
so the bed didn't stop me.
Anyway.
Better way.
Yes.
Yeah, you
Okay.
you have a long rest.
Have a nap.
And I need to dice to see on the off chance whether this fails. It does not.
What?
Okay. V, when you wake up in the morning, you hear a voice in your mind.
What was that
Oh,
noise?
okay. It sounded like a dog.
It
did
did.
sound a
It
bit
did
like a
sound a
dog.
lot like a dog.
It was Lyra.
Bark?
Yeah, you hear the voice in your mind of Helena Felkir, who tells you a short message of about 25 words or less.
That's very
She's texting me.
She tweeted you. It's
Receive a
fine.
Text.
Yeah, she tweeted me.
Oh, are you actually gonna write a tweet as well?
No.
No, I'll say what it is, because she basically says, Prudent Buck has asked me to relay a message to you. I need to speak with you as soon as possible. And you have 25 words to go back.
We'll be there as soon as possible.
Okay. You receive nothing back because that's the end of the spell.
Okay.
Yay.
If he's probably, I don't know. I don't know. don't know if V is excited because it's not like a.
It's not a good thing.
She didn't say it was good news either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm not
And
gonna
walking
like.
downstairs
I was
and
like,
fine.
if it's gonna sound like good news, V's just gonna like fucking run out of bed, like shout everyone awake, and just like be like, "Let's go!"
Oh, it's like 10 o'clock in the morning, so.
Okay. Well, good. Then I'll inform everyone that we need to pack our shit up and go.
And go home.
Good. Yay.
Okay.
Alright.
Leaving the Feywild. Sounds good.
Okay.
I mean, if Arya wants to like come along, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I'll come along. As much as I like chilling with my family,
They're very
Yeah.
normal.
they're pretty normal.
Yeah, you realised basically as soon as you got here how much you missed being home, but then as soon as adventure presented itself, you realised how much you missed the open road.
Yeah. I'm a rolling stone, as they say.
Wow.
Well done.
Well done.
And you gather no moss.
I don't gather any moss.
Alright, well, Feywild has been cool, but I think we have to go home. So
Okay.
Hey.
Cool.
Oh.
Well,
Can't go into
and I can
everyone's.
tell Neve about the Feywild.
you can.
Oh
Hang on,
my god.
We're going from one person's home to another person's home. This sounds fun.
We don't know that yet. Elenia just said to come over.
No, we don't.
Okay,
Come
so
on, was that like to the capital or
Yeah.
to Silver?
to the capital, yeah, because that's where you left Elenia.
Okay.
She lives there.
Yes.
Indeed.
Cool. Well, as you guys head towards the Waygate, I will stop the recording very briefly, and grab a drink, and then we will be right back.